short dick man. Don't want no short dick man. Don't want no short dick man. Don't want no short dick man. Tweezers to put that little thing away? That has got to be the smallest dick I have ever seen in my whole life. Get the fuck out of here. Teeny weeny, teeny weeny, shrivel little short dick man. Don't want. Teeny weeny, teeny weeny, shrivel little short dick man. Don't want no short dick man.
I'm doing great tonight. What's up, Jennifer? How are you? Welcome to the Transparency. This is Andy Candy's playlist. Yes, guys. Hi, welcome to the Transparency. If you want to laugh a little bit, you're going to enjoy this. I don't understand people. I'm not here to understand them, but I figured I finished what I needed to do today, and Boston wanted to laugh. Jamie's always up for a good laugh, and since I had some spare time on my hands today at the end of my day, I was like, oh God, you know what? I think Andy Candy wanted me to talk to them or something. So let's see what I got here for them. Okay, here we go. Dear Andy Candy. Tune in the music. Dear Andy Candy, I understand there are not many brain cells left upstairs for you, honey. And so I can imagine just how difficult it must be, and it must have been, to edit and create 32 minutes worth of a video that has barely received 3,000 views and not be just completely devastated. When you have a 120,000 person channel and only 3,000 people view something, do you know what that percentage is? I'll give you a couple days to process. Viewers, the funniest thing happened to me in Denver, in March when I was in Denver. I had some idiot lawyers in Denver try to tell me and the courts in Broomfield that a channel on YouTube that doesn't make any money is one that is a successful channel. Do you understand what happened to me when I was in Denver and I heard this coming from a lawyer? What? Repeat? Again, can you believe it? I had lawyers in Denver telling the courts that a YouTube channel that makes no money, that is the definition of a successful channel. Now, you can imagine my face. I'd have been like, what? Like trying to pick up my jaw. Did they really just say this? Now, when I thought that just couldn't, woo! Then can you believe it? I mean, I couldn't believe it then. I still can't believe it now. But the look on my face had to be priceless. And I must have let out like the largest like gasp. I'm like, oh my God, wait, what? Successful channel? How do we deem success nowadays? I mean, when you say your husband or wife is successful at their job at work, like Shanann Watts, successful because allegedly she made 6 figures, right? So if your husband went to work and he made, $5,000 for the year, would you be like, my husband's so successful? No. So I'm over there listening to 2 lawyers passionately say that a successful YouTube channel is one that makes no dollars. It's all about the count. It's all about the sperm count. So I am sure you can believe then my astonishment when I wanted to introduce documents that showed some numbers, Well, I just want to show some numbers. I then became paralyzed when these lawyers passionately objected to me showing numbers, financials, to either prove or disprove that a successful channel makes $0 and that would mean success. Can you believe the pure stupidity of these deranged lawyers to think that their client is successful and yet makes no money? How does one think somebody's successful and makes no money? And then to have the magistrate eating it up like it's Sunday gospel, like, yeah, no money, success. And then God forbid when you want to show revenues or paper trail or, hey, can we see some financials here? How do we know someone's successful? No, God forbid. Hell no, I object. I object to that. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why are you objecting? Could you imagine being in the courtroom and just hearing this? Like, how do you base your success? Well, I make no money, so I'm successful. Oh my God, she's a 10 but a catfish. Okay, look out, y'all. You guys, this is serious. This is what happened. Okay? I am literally like, what the fuck? Okay. I guess success is 0 money. That is how you are, So Andy Candy, you are so successful because you make no money. So that is how you define success. Well, I went a little bit further in my fun times today. And now I had to pick my jaw up. And I'm going to have to go and ask around. So I think I'm going to start calling people up and I'm going to have some conversations here. But I'm definitely going to ask how. I'm just perplexed. I'm perplexed to think that a successful channel owner would take an average of 4 to 6 months to produce a video. When I look at these successful channel owners out here and I see video after video after video and they have over 100,000 subscribers or more and they're just pumping out these videos. And then I look at someone that claims that they were successful on the same type of level because they have just as many viewers, just as many subscribers. But they take 4 to 6 months to produce a video. In a 32-minute video at that. Poor thing. I think maybe she really thinks that she's good at whatever it is that she's doing and that her channel's really good. Bless her heart, man. Bless her heart. I for one, definitely gauge success differently. And I think most of the women out there, if their men, brought home $5,000 a year, they wouldn't call them successful. So I get your frustrations. Best of luck in your next project. Oh my God, New Orleans lady is done with studying. Thank God. I'm sick of Dave seeking the truth is always asking for money. Well, he's successful. As long as he makes no money, he's successful. Let's see. So, hi. Mwah. So Crafton and Kim were replaying some of Natasha's stuff from the sex panel, like the day before. I don't know if you guys got to see any of this wild shit. I never saw the day before stuff. The only stuff I ever saw was the actual panel, and I can't even say I saw the whole thing. It was just certain parts that I needed. But did you guys ever hear what Jessica Granny's watching said on panel with Natasha Cooper? Like fangirling over her momming abilities. It was just eye-opening. I think everybody on here, by the way, begs for money. In fact, I heard recently that Andy Candy was talking about, this alleged, oh my God, she's running around the streets, running in everybody's comment section, and all she wants to talk about is Lana. She's using my government name, Lana. The balls on her. So, and she's talking about children. Lana, and oh my God, children, and blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm getting these text messages with these notifications. I'm like, what's wrong with this person? First of all, they know it's not true, but what's wrong with them? Who goes around? Let's just go in people's chats right now and go in their comment section and let's just write a bunch of shit that's not true. Why? It's time for that. But Andy Candy, fuck, shit. All the time in the world, it looks like. So, I thought, what better of a way to let Andy Candy know how fucking wrong she really is. Her writing style is just, she's just a dead giveaway. I don't have that problem because I don't need to use alts. But when you're a shitbag, you have to use an alt. So I think that everybody should know that, I don't know if you guys ever saw the episode I did. Everybody knows that Parker Beebs dressed up like me for, I don't even know, months on end. Doing parodies, just being Lana. All the time. And my plan, and we did it, me and I had a guest. She played Parker's husband, and I played the host of the show. It was a Jerry Springer episode, okay? So this was back in November, during the time of 2021, when I actually had interactions with Penis Dad. So during this time, all I needed to know was the name of Parker's husband, because it was part of the skit that I was doing, and you guys are going to see right here. And I wanted to also mail Parker a dick. Yeah, D-I-C-K, dick. Clearly, that's a joke. I've never mailed a dick to anybody, unlike Lala, who mailed me a glitter dick, you know, because she's just so funny. She's just so funny. Like, oh my God, girl. Oh my God, let's let her know that somebody has her new address. Let's send her a little glitter dick that explodes. Glitter goes everywhere. So funny. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Well, ask Parker if she got a dick from me. The answer is no, but let's take a look at something. Because this is funny. Let me love you. Hey, crazy chick. So here we go. On the left, hey, I need to know Jessica Parker's state or address or something. I'm sending her a dick. I don't even know who that is. Parker Beebs. Give me the info. You owe me. Huh? What? LOL? LOL. LOL. I don't know you. Send a lap dog. LOL. You owe me a lap dance, fool. That's what I say. I owe you nothing. I said, you're going to love my show tonight. It's just for you, daddy. No. Okay, thanks. 3W butt text. Don't know what that is. She's worn a Florida hat before. Hornell, Texas. Now you owe me. I need a tad bit more. Husband's name. That's all. That's all I needed was the husband's name. You asked me for a state. I gave you a city and a state. I didn't ask for anything like that. I don't know. I said, I don't want to chop the blowjob I'm giving tonight by not saying his name. Nope. Hornell, New York, actually. That's what I thought. LOL. Look at this. Steuben County, her son's football coach, could always pretend to suck off Mark to keep her son on the team. Do you see this? This is, who looks up kids? Andy Candy? Who knows about people's kids? Andy Candy? Yo, man! Yo, motherfucking man! Oh, no, she didn't. Then he puts to no fatty trolls. I told her to pretend to suck off her son's football coach so he doesn't lose his position. Now my favorite part. I wanted to hear that part. I'm gonna have to do it like this. So, based off of that screen, I obviously just screen rolled it there. Now, I want you to hear what my skit was about. And just so I can prove that Andy Candy's a big fat fucking liar. Okay. Obviously to the Moonins as well. And it was for an episode that I was doing, and I did on my show for a parody night. And here is the lovely lingo. Ready? Okay. Let me love you. Let's see. Oh, shit. Which one am I doing? This one. Crazy chick, crazy chick. Hopefully this one works. Yeah, so I think Andy Can needs a little readjusting. Her brain cells. How does somebody know someone's child's name? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Son's football coach is Mark Johnson. Could always pretend to suck off Mark to keep her son on the team. LOL. Then he texts his to no fatties allowed trolls. I told her to pretend to suck off her son's football coach. That's what he sends to his troll chat. Did you guys see the troll chat? No, you guys didn't get to see it? Oh, it's too bad. Too bad, so sad. Let me love you. Later, later, Gator. So that's how that all went down. And it was on a huge parody night that, after Parker did 6 months of playing me, we played people that are, it's called tragedy pimps. And it was about Natasha Cooper pimping out her, it's about Natasha Cooper pimping out her mods, and she didn't pay them. She made them dress up as people and never paid them. And that's what that night was all about. So I don't know where people talking about people's kids and shit. That only came from one person. Fucking motherfucking James Angelo, Father Sniffles. I don't know who's digging up anything. Oh, Father Sniffles. So I guess if we're going to get the facts straight, we should try getting the facts straight. The facts of life. So I got a little audio for you. Sarah Jessica Parker. Wow. Can we rewatch the Pimp Night? Yeah, that's pretty.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for the warmest welcome on this cold-hearted Wednesday night. Tonight's episode features husbands who are giving their wives an ultimatum. These husbands are here tonight to confront the addictive behavior of their wives, but it isn't like anything you've ever imagined or could imagine. Imagine your wife being addicted to drugs or alcohol or sex. That's imaginable. But now, can you imagine your wife being addicted to being pimped out on YouTube for free by a woman who never leaves her recliner? These men are here tonight to tell their wives once and for all, let me plant it in the pooper, or you can keep your Cooper.
Okay, so that's what my parody is and was. And the only person talking about fucking kids is Andy Candy and her man Candy, her man baby. The ridiculousness of these people, it's not ridiculous, they're fucking liars. They're fucking. You got a guy that's a schizoid, and you got a girl that's insecure, and you put them together, and it's fucking peanut butter and jelly. It's a shit show, oozing. So, and then you put criminals as their mouthpieces, and but as far as seeing that old school, I think I got somewhere. I gotta find that. What? Oh my, you guys, I found Star Mama. Is this Star Mama?
Biscuits and sausage gravy, and have a little bit of fun on here if y'all are here. Thank you for being here, and I hope what I'm doing can help y'all. Anybody that wants to know how to do some home cooking or just how to make certain meals.
Is this really Star
I'm
Mama?
hoping that I can be of some kind of help to y'all. So first what I did, I preheated my oven to 400 for the biscuits. I greased 2 pans about this size, just with a little bit of oil. You don't want to use butter because butter has a tendency to burn, and you don't want that for your biscuits. Also,
this is who Dave is going after. What is wrong with me? This woman is just cooking. Leave her alone. She goes from being a cook by day, Dave's side piece at night, or Mensa's sidekick. Okay. You guys, I don't know. I just popped up in my feed. Thought I would. Wow. So make sure you guys, if you guys want to get some biscuits going.
to make sure that you try not to waste your products and stuff. If you can, make them stretch as much as you can. And that's actually what I'm going to show you about the chef salad. Why?
Yes, toss a salad. What's Star Mama? Star Mama is who Dave goes off on in every video. Star Mama. Come on, Boston, you need to get with it. She has gloves that match the one on top of Watt's refrigerator. She doesn't. Oh, God. I guess we'll just scoot around YouTube. I mean, let's see. Let me love you. The rants. God bless America. How many? Wow. It's crazy. Let me love you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, ding dang. Star Mama. I don't know if I have that anymore. I looked for it. Let's see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We are showing this as we are not. You sure as fuck acted like you did for a couple of months there, Shug.
You know, that's why we never gave any grief about it. I mean, that what your decision, you made it clear that exactly what you
Started calm.
Well,
Now, everybody all together. Come on, Kenny, kick it in there, buddy. Come on, Kenny. Cash me.
1st of March. I have received information from several different people, both subs and creators, who have And before I say this, let me put this out there. There's a reason, and I'm actually going to stop this from scrolling because I want people to be able to
focus on my
see it.
Look at their side table, you guys.
I want them to.
She's stopping because she just caught herself having caught herself in a lie loop. She has been, like we just said, literally flirting with Lana when she shows up in the chat, and then prepared to go on this mock trial as Nicole Atkinson. But she just admitted that people have been contacting her since February.
Right, whatever. So in retrospect, you want to know what I think?
What?
So by this time, MCF Brittany is off the platform. Okay. She needs someone to fight with. I honestly think she was getting ready to do it with me and Larry because we were like speaking out against the mock trial, and then suddenly she pays for a mod to be in it, and she herself. I think that's what she was setting up. But then in the end, Melissa Jade over Lana. She's like, oh well, Lana is like an easy one to start.
Because she had already had a bunch of shit about her already,
and she got some traction off of that.
Yeah.
Be able to see it all the time. There it is. Okay. So,
she wants to collect some emails.
There is my phone number. That is my cell phone number, my one and only number, and that is my email address.
This is fucking crazy. Watch this.
There is anybody watching tonight who has been put in a similar position to what I am going to talk about, or if you think that you are in a similar situation, or maybe in a similar situation, let me just tell you that there are people out there who support you in removing yourself from said situation. And if you need someone to talk to, if you want to talk to other people who have been in the same situation, there is my phone number and there is my email. Anything that you tell me will go no further unless you want it to.
That did not work out. Where's the screenshot, honey? You should get that queued up. So
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to explain this.
I never said anything
without saying any names.
She's like, no problem, Lana. I'll give you all of it.
And without whatever. Here we go. So, Lana.
What?
Has, over the past few months.
What?
Been.
Few months?
As most of you know, and as most of you have seen, she uses her sexuality and some crude words to basically break the ice.
Yeah.
And
you have to off your head, so there's that.
It's almost as if she uses it as humor. But what I have since found out is that she uses her sexuality and these little sexual innuendos that she throws out there to gauge interest.
Put that snap back on, you sister.
And to see who is open to that type of communication. Unfortunately and sadly, there have been several subs and creators who have thought that they were in a
That's her telling that to Lana, by the way. That's Lana in the back of that shot.
Relationship with Lana, only to find out that their information, whether it be text messages, pictures, videos, have either been shared with other people, or that information has been used to, I hate to use the word blackmail, but
Oh my God.
to intimidate people
Intimidate.
and to basically say, if you do this, I'm going to show this. Or if you say that, or if you talk to this person, I'm going to show this.
I don't know, maybe. What is she doing? Wait, crazy chick, you've never seen this?
The LD, I'm not saying
This is
that,
the
Well, Jessica Lynn, I can assure you this is accurate, and I can assure you that I have seen the receipts, and I have talked to the people who this has happened to, and these people are personally hurt. You do, Angela. You do. These people, and that, I'm going to be honest with y'all, that is what decided to, this had nothing to do with the court. This had nothing to do with the mock trial. This had to do with her, in my opinion, and this is my opinion only. I think she used the mock trial to gain access
what?
to do this too.
Okay, wait a minute. No. You're saying she set up a mock trial so that she could gain access to people so that she could sext with them?
Are you in fucking sane? Gain access to them?
No.
They fucking access me, man.
And I cannot stand behind nor
months.
put my name
Melissa
on
J took
something
it all off in 24 hours. I don't know who's talking about
someone
months.
who does this to people. It's not okay to make someone think that you have a personal relationship with them and they have feelings, and then you use that against them with someone else to try to turn someone else against them or make someone think that they've done something that they haven't. That's not okay.
What?
And it's also not okay.
What does that even mean?
Someone's,
So much, but what is she saying, really?
She's not saying anything. She's fucking making shit up as she goes
She's
along.
not saying anything. We all know now what the deal was. And nothing she's saying here. So
Jessica Lynn, if I do, then she is going to know who I'm talking about. And I promised them that I would not go into specifics for fear of retribution, because she is very vengeful. And she's already going to be side-eyeing everyone that she has done.
Who she is commenting that fucking pinned comment to.
Yes,
This
that
too.
was just a little while later. So after she just said everything's confidential, it's like, not really. Not later.
I've never seen this, guys. So this is I've never
Tried
seen
to walk
this.
that back
And
when we busted
it's
her out
Jessica
on the
Lynn.
tube,
No,
but
this is more than one person. This is several people. That's what I'm trying to get through to everybody.
Just like
This
you said,
is
there were
several
38 people that
people.
were hurt by Brittany.
Both subs and creators.
What?
This is the big one.
Who?
You thought Brittany was big.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what your position is. It is never okay to make someone think that this or that you are, and promise them. They even asked her and told her that they wanted to make sure that she would not share any of this with anybody. And she gave her word.
What?
But
Just
she
like
did.
You just did.
But she did.
This is serious.
And you did.
16 crybabies.
And I can tell you,
Who does
like
that?
I said, I've known that she has been doing some of this stuff since the end of February, beginning of March. I had hoped.
Doing what? Look at my phone.
Yep. She starts getting texts about what are you talking about? What are you doing?
Hang on.
What is this all about? Nobody fucking knew what the fuck she was talking about.
Good job, role play. What is she doing? Like this was I never seen this. This is NC reporting on one side of a story with a ton of her unsolicited opinion mixed in.
Lon, I knew about a few people that she had done this to, but I didn't realize the extent of it. When I first found out in February, March, I thought it was more so of maybe a lover's quarrel of some kind. And maybe they, you know, you never know about, you hear one side of the story, you never know. There's always more than one side of the story. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt after finding out about that and wanted to see for myself how she treated me. And I can say that a lot of the messages that she would send to me that I completely would ignore, mind you. The sexual innuendos and things.
You
a lot of the things that
bitch.
she said to me were identical to things that she had sent
He
to
is saying
several
that
other
Joanna
people
was sexting
on the same day at pretty
Yeah.
much the same night.
What?
Same time. It's very, very
Oh God.
it's almost as if she does it as shock value, but she does it to
Tell me about myself.
see how reactive people are to it.
Sure.
No, Veronica, this has nothing to do with J for J. This is somebody completely different. This was actually, when I first found out about this in February, March, it was with subs. It was not
Subs.
creators.
What?
The creator aspect, I did not find out about
What are you
this
talking about, woman? What subs
last
are you
few
talking about?
days. Jessica Lynn, I think that, I gave these people my word, and tonight is about giving them support and about
Publicly?
saying how and why I chose not to be involved with her anymore. And if they decide that they want to come forward, that is on them.
Why are you coming forward then?
But I'm not going, for one, I'm not going to betray their trust. And two,
Okay.
I'm not going to go back on my word that I gave them to not share specific details, because I don't want them to bear the brunt of her vindictiveness. I'm fine doing it. Lord knows everybody else comes after me, so
Wow, this broad's fucking whack. I never watched any of this back in the day.
And I will say this. I will say this, and I will tell you right now that they are watching. Several of the people who have been affected by her, and when I say affected, you guys, emotions were involved in a lot of these cases. These people thought that they had a personal relationship with her. She laid it on thick. She made these people feel comfortable enough that they sent her, nudes and videos of themselves. Yes, Jessica Lynn. Yes, several. And that's why I wanted to make this public, is because this is not okay. And people need to know that this is not okay behavior for any creator to do. Not even just creators, but anybody. I mean, Jesus, this is ridiculous. Oh, yes, Capri, this goes way beyond the actions on her lives. These are private, personal conversations that the other person that was involved in each of these instances thought that their communications were private, but they were not. And things have been shared with others. It's a terrible situation. And I can't even imagine how these people feel who have been treated in this way.
Who are these people, Natasha?
But I am very careful.
To this day, there's no people.
Allegations and accusations.
Oh, are you very careful?
And this is something that I, in no way, shape, or form, would ever condone. And I offered my support, and I offered to do this on my platform because both I and several of these people knew that if they did it on theirs, that they would get the backlash for it.
Way to take one for the team, Natasha.
People have been sending her shit since February. Finally just addresses
for personal gain. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, because welcome, Alan.
Not the same Alan.
Thank you, Stephanie.
She told us after this, Kim Coffin kept texting me all throughout this thing.
Kim Coffin's a big fat fucking liar.
What have you said, Dave?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you that
Kim's like, I had never talked to Natasha until that panel.
If she decides to try and
this is how reckless. This is how reckless.
Sex panel just happened.
This is Melissa Jade's doing.
Bullshit.
Out people.
Fucking nasty cunt.
That there is a lot of stuff that she is not going to want to go public.
This is the solo panel.
Welcome,
me and Kim up there, and then a surprise guest. Apparently, never saw anything worth keeping secret.
Check this out. I never heard this before. Check this out.
You've been practicing and practicing.
I did. I wanted to make sure when I say I'm going to do something, I don't do a half-assed job. I do it 100%, and that's why I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was talking about when I did it. So yes, I completely committed to that.
Been working for
and
trial.
I have had reservations. YT can attest to that.
That's right.
I have had reservations about it the whole time. It is something that I have definitely fought with my conscience.
Because she will say things like that.
She was doing
if
like
she
a whole
sees
wedding.
trauma and true crime in her chat, she'd be like, "Oh, there's my wifey," and she's done. Of course, we all know the Larry situation and what she did to Larry.
Yeah, we did to Larry.
The flip side of this coin is that
know why?
well, in trauma and true crime, I think said something that I want to touch on real quick when we're talking
Lynn.
about other
That's
people.
Lynn.
She's like, and I'm not wifey, because I think that's
this is when
important
she was
because you know
marrying
she will
Lynn.
say things like that.
She was doing
If
like
she
a whole
sees
wedding.
trauma and true crime in her chat, she'd be like, "Oh, there's my wifey," and she's done. Of course, we all know the Larry situation and what she did to Larry.
Yeah, we did to Larry.
The flip side of this coin is that
Who
Lon is
else is
also
on
somebody
screen?
who has a history of throwing her sexuality and sexual comments
How come I
and
didn't even remember
you know,
this?
to me, it rises to the level of sexual harassment, but that is my opinion.
Damn.
Towards people who aren't willing participants.
Oh,
So we've
geez.
got like a
People lied
double-sided
now, like,
coin here going
They're
on
just
too.
doing that.
And to me, it just all comes down to if you're the kind of person who
What kind of a mock trial is that?
Atlanta one.
But there's no way I'd get behind anything that Lana does ever.
Well, it wasn't so much me trying to get behind Lana. It was that.
Oh, God, you'd fucking kill me.
Too again.
Oh, I know what you were doing, honey. You were trying to be the best thing. for
No one's getting
today.
behind Lana. Let's just stop with that talk. All right,
I
y'all.
know, and you probably would have been the perfect person for it. But
I mean, no one's getting behind Lana, okay? That is just foolish talk, number one. Number two, I mean, I could crush and be dead, okay? Wait till you see what fucking Granny says. I is dying. I'm like, wait, I never heard this.
still, I'm just grateful.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
about it,
Paint.
the thing about this whole thing is that people got hurt that should have never gotten hurt.
I hurt Larry.
And
Exploited is a good word. And
Exploited?
when I saw her trying to ingratiate herself with certain creators, one after another now. I mean, this is what's the word I'm looking for? She's on a
Exactly,
mission.
LG.
She's on a
Exactly.
mission. Because
Well,
she was using sex wrapped up in humor.
Mhm.
And all y'all know that I hold women to a higher standard. We've come way past that. You know, come on.
Mhm.
True.
True. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's
My-
Crafton and
my
Kim
issue
on
has
the
always
on the
been
side.
that
They're
the
like telling
Shazam
themselves.
videos are one thing. Her
Yes.
reaction and constantly qualifying her quote unquote apology for them,
Well, she's changed it so many
changing
times.
it so many times,
What
just
apology?
immediately just nullifies
I'm
it.
with you on that one, Whitesy. I'm totally with you on that one.
And then
I don't
we
count
can-
any of them really as
You
apologies.
know-
But I tell you what.
So agree with you.
Yeah. She came onto this channel and the apology that
Yep.
she made on this channel, 110 fucking percent believe it and accept it and eating my own fucking words. That's what I'm saying. Y'all feel free to roast us, man. I was fucking buying into this shit and we weren't even doing Lana content any longer at this point. We were like, but we're experts on Lana. That's why I was like, I tell you, I'll give you my opinion.
Like, we'll never forgive her.
Nomenclature.
Yeah.
You ever heard that word? Well, it applies here. Yeah. Let me look up my thesaurus. I mean, it is couched inside of my. Doubt that wasn't the way to
Her
say it.
first night on J for Justice, she kept correcting how she's like, it's like banana.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, she doesn't like. So we're like, no, it's like lawn, like the grass. And so half the people around here didn't know how to pronounce her name. We're assholes. We're dicks.
I don't recall if she did it, but I know
Mhm.
she threatened to do it. So this is something that was done kind of inherent character.
She had, because this was this was May. So yeah, no, that was before.
Yeah.
you know, it is not our job to judge anybody for what they say.
Oh my God, this is
or
when
what they do.
Seeking the Puss with Dave comes up.
It's not. And, you know, what they choose to do in a relationship that they think they're in online is their business. It's nobody else's. And the choices that they make are not yours nor mine to judge. You know, just because you wouldn't necessarily do it doesn't mean that it's not okay for them to do it. So, I mean, lay off that shit. I mean, seriously. Saying, well, they should have known better. They should have done this. They should have done that. I mean, come on. Seriously? You can say
Don't
that.
go there.
That's
Yeah,
just
don't go
typical
there.
blaming.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, that's almost cliche.
Character is everything.
I don't know.
Oh,
Can anyone hear me?
YT character.
We hear you now.
I don't want to interrupt anybody. I just want to ask some questions for clarity. So this is more than one person,
Yes, more than two people.
more than two, and it's not just like this person
More
done
than
that, they're
three.
not the only
Uh-oh.
one. More
Damn.
than three. Oh my lord!
Yeah,
Speaking the
I
truth,
mean,
I just like to be like it wasn't a
Speaking
situation where somebody found out
of
they weren't the only person. It's
someone
like
said
a
he left her
broken
No.
heart type of
Well,
thing.
see, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
my
That is why when I first found out about this whole mess back in February, March, that's why I really didn't put a whole lot of,
Hence the beat.
whatever.
Yes.
I wanted to see about it for myself.
She's not.
And I did that because I thought, well, the same thing you just said. Maybe this is just somebody who thought they were the only person, and then they found out, and then they're just salty for whatever reason, whatever. And so
just don't forget that.
I just sort of let that
They can arm wrestle over it.
lay there. And then when all of this happened, then looking back, I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell knows how many others have been in between there?
Well, but showing stuff around. I mean, if you should be salty if someone's lying to you.
This was
and you're
May
not the only
26th.
one. Be salty. There's nothing wrong with that. But if they're still,
I think it's
you can be
20.
as salty as you want to be. If they're showing people
Which ended
your
up coming down
personal
to people like
photos,
Jade and
that's still not right of them. It's still a problem.
On them saying, "Oh,
G'day,
yeah,
everyone.
I
If I could
should've
just quickly just
I did.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, here's Dave.
Hey, Crafton, Kimberly, and I don't know the
What
other
you
one.
got for me, Davey?
I can't see.
Oh, yeah.
and-
It's
Yeah,
your
they don't have
favorite
a name,
person, Dave.
It's
You know
Yeah.
my name.
oh yeah, we've got Natasha, of course. All right, I just got one quick thing that I just want to say. I felt I had to warn. It's quite sad I had to do it. I had to warn Lana before coming on my channel for that live not to go anywhere with sexual comments, and I felt very uncomfortable having
What?
to write that message to her.
Right.
Prior to coming on my live, because we had just had a very joking conversation on your channel not long before that, Natasha.
None of that's
where
true.
we joked about a few things and who we're going to
Right.
marry and who we're going to shag. Like it
Right,
was,
right,
it was a fun
Okay.
line.
Yeah.
It was
I love it.
but it was a
Indeed,
joke,
you did.
so to speak.
Mhm.
And, but Lana seemed to want to, I don't know, she
Who's
seemed to
buying the
continue
house, by the
shit
way?
in conversation, like in
Yeah.
private messages.
We weren't
And
there
I
for
was
that.
just
We were
like,
just staying off the
You
channel.
know, please don't come on my show and start talking like that. That's all I
He needs to
was hoping that she wouldn't do. And now,
So
allegedly this is coming out today about this, and yeah, I'm just in a complete state of shock.
Listen, I didn't realize that she asked you to take your videos down.
Yeah, she did ask me to do it, and I did it. I did it because that's me. I don't like conflict and all that sort of shit. That's who I am.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
that's I went and did all that without even knowing the woman. Just from her actions.
That's why.
I went and did what I went and did by making those videos.
I will say
about
that
her.
we
And,
did. I mean, like we
You know,
know
but-
decent people.
You got a video that
I've
didn't that wasn't
spoken to
yours.
her in
You
a live on your
I asked you to
channel,
take it
and
down
I
before
spoke to
I
her
struck you. I was gonna
and
strike
I
you.
spoke to her on my channel.
This is where
And
we have to be
I
careful
just
with
thought
them.
it was
We have to
only-
do a lot more about them.
Yeah, only the right thing to do. I mean, I know that she asked you, Crafton, if you'd do it, and you'd say no.
And we
not
said,
if I
hell
could
no.
Yeah.
No way.
That was
I've always wanted to
one
get
of her many
Hot Ham's ever
versions
heard
of her
this.
apology.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
So
It's
I
really a
just did
shame
what-
because
Yeah, nobody's listening.
seeing
to you.
her
I
on
just did
panel
what I
with
thought was-
everybody.
Nobody's talking. No one's listening to you.
What?
Sorry,
and
Dave, go ahead.
Why is nobody listening?
Yeah, that night
Sorry
she
about
said, well, "We're all going over to
And
Dave,
then I
so
just
let's
start
go over
talking.
there
I'm
and
like, yeah,
something."
whatever.
Troll him.
Who
Yeah.
are you? Why are you here?
Yeah, she
And
had a
she
And I
hard
think for
Yeah.
viewers, seeing her on
turned
everyone's
up.
panels,
Literally.
as a
not
viewer,
joking.
seeing her on
Legend.
everyone's panels made it seem like she was okay to be around. You know what I mean? Like when you see her on everybody's, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's
I
one
feel like I
video
just
that she's
overspoke
done.
everybody. I'm sorry.
there's one video that she's done that I think that kind of shows the real version of her that I think she spends the most time being, and that's not the one. It's the one right after the one where she was grinding on the guy and saying Larry's name over and over. When she goes to the bar after
She
that,
didn't say his name over and over again. She had a full-on fake orgasm,
when
like,
she
like talking
that.
to Larry.
But the afterwards, when she went to whatever bar and she's telling you on camera that she owns the bar, and she incidentally does not. In fact, that
And
bar.
Wow. Girls, like,
Hitting on everybody, passing on around.
I own the bar as in, like, that's my bar.
That deal. That was,
That.
unscripted, natural element. And we had already done a video, Kim and I, where we showed her bar trivia thing. And I think her last video was another one of these trivia things. Her element is hanging out at the bar, being
her DJ
fucking
name,
nuisance.
Her DJ name, you guys.
And
I want to say something real quick.
That's
Hang on.
Her longest running business is
Hang
the
on,
bar
Doc. No,
trivia business.
hang on just a second. Dave G, nobody has never alluded to the fact that this had anything to do with Lana's team. I don't know who keeps saying that shit. I've never once said this had anything to do with Lana's mods or her
Larry
team
did.
or anything
Nope, it's
else
Lana.
as far as that goes. This has nothing to do with anybody but Lana.
Yay!
And Lana only is responsible
Motherfucking
for what
right!
has happened.
Yeah, bitch!
She is the reason that I was not on the mock trial tonight. Lana. Only Lana.
Exactly.
Get up there.
Can I
Get up
quickly just
there.
say something, then I have to disappear? Kimmy89, I'd like to respond to your comment in chat. Is Dave a pastor?
What's wrong with this man?
Like a priest over there.
Not a fucking chance, Kimmy89, unless I'm a pastor.
Get up there, kids. Get up there, Tammy. Get up there.
Yeah.
Not a
I agree.
I did.
Just get up there, Dave, and do it.
Dick, I gave him a very good eulogy.
But it was a
Yes.
mock eulogy.
Yes, it was a
It
mock
was.
eulogy.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Oh my
It's
goodness
like your own
gracious.
weddings.
Pastor
Am I a
Dave, I love it.
If I could.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You have to go watch my channel. I can't go 20 minutes without swearing. So
This man who just said shag.
pastor.
Yeah, the shag who just said shag. I know we got a kick out of that.
This is hilarious. Yeah, I mean, you have to laugh. I'm gonna go.
Such a heavy subject, and so many people are in turmoil.
Yeah.
But let's just cut up over some
We're all just up there going along with it. Though.
jokes and such. Yeah, and the only two that are keeping quiet are GW and YT over there. They're like, yeah, I think we'll wait until it gets serious again. While the three of them four of them cut up
Yeah, YT kicks in just long enough to be like, you're right.
and completely
Excuses this kind of behavior. I mean, if you want to be, if you
Taken
want to,
seriously.
No, I just started.
well, not just that, but if you want to be,
shut up.
for
I'm
lack
trying
of a
to
better
think
term,
of
a hoe. I mean, I'm talking like a man of the man.
Be a hoe.
It's okay.
Hee ho!
Jesus,
You guys, let's go to Rudy's for like
right,
a
I'm summoning
replay.
the devil.
Let's do it.
But seriously,
Oh.
you know, if you want to act that way, if you want to,
We're gonna go on a field trip.
Tasha, you do realize you have even more enemies now. Well, you know what? I don't care.
Oh, man.
You
Some
know
people
how
you don't
fucking
want
wrong
as
you were,
friends.
Natasha.
Yeah, I know.
So wrong.
Such as us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I will say this.
Them girls were beating and eating all night long.
Yeah.
I'm just
And we
gonna,
never got that impression. I don't think anybody did.
Well, we.
I mean,
do.
it was.
And you sure as fuck acted like you did for a couple of months there, Shug.
You know, that's why we never gave any grief about it. I mean, that what your decision, you made it clear that exactly what you said tonight. You went over there to represent NA and to be accurate with and I never really had that much of a problem. I kind of
He's calling himself a
few times
sucker.
when
I
she
love
would
it.
appear over here that there was that.
Before this,
I
right?
don't even know how
She
I'm
was
gonna
on
say
a
this.
with me.
I don't want you to feel in any way alienated, or I don't want you to feel bad about the fact that you believe her.
Right. Yes.
And because so many people right now, especially with everything that's going on, are looking for a way to connect with people.
Yeah.
And they're looking for some type of connection, and for somebody to prey upon that and to use personal feelings to solicit.
Have you ever choked on a clip before? That's so personal. It's so serious.
Things that can be used against those same people.
She must have left that part of the dialect out.
There's not a word. There's not.
Have
a
you
word.
ever choked on a clip
There's
before?
not, and that's
oh my god,
not
no! But I would
the kind of
totally do it for
person
you.
that I want in any way, shape, or form to be associated with, or to.
Oh my god, Natasha, have you like ever choked on a clip before? Oh my god, like no. But I would like totally do it for you. I would try it for you, girl. Did you not get that part of the memo? People making friends on YouTube. So what, Coops? Well, I guess you got to keep your clothes on when you're making friends in Cooper's world. I mean, everybody is different friends these days, you know. I mean, what a joke. What a joke of a woman.
I don't even, and that's exactly why I told her not to respond, because there, in my opinion, there is no response. There's no response. There's no way that she can justify this. There's no excuse for it. I mean, I've seen things and I've heard things, and
stay out of it.
And
well, you know,
Well-
if you look back, you can see it. You can see it with KK. You can see it with J for J.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
see
I
it
never
with
scared.
the Watts.
They were,
For some reason, all these
For
people she
you?
was close
Okay.
to, they all dropped her, and then she went and threw all their business
Critical
out there.
K,
And even
too.
with the mock trial, Critical K, and with the mock trial, she would say how serious it is, and I was a jury member, and there's a rumor I didn't pay to be a jury, but she would say it's serious, and the first thing she would say to the, you know, witness, whoever, is, do you want a drink? Do you want a shot? And it's like, well, how serious is it if they're making these jokes in between? That's when the mockery, it became a real mockery. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, it got to the point where I couldn't even get through the live because it was fucking joking matters. That the fact that we're talking about real lives.
You're so full of shit, Jessica.
And it became like the Lana show.
It is the Lana show. That's why it's called. It is.
So I was sitting here jaw dropped for the past hour.
Whose fucking mock trial was it?
Now I'm looking back and I'm like, all the signs were there.
All the signs
and I
were
did
there.
have private conversations with her, and she never hit on me. So I don't know.
Well, I will say that
I never knew that she went on this panel on the day before.
a lot of the stuff that she said to me, you know, was, I don't even know how to.
Are you fucking for
I
real,
mean-
Natasha? You really thought
They were just a little bit, but not enough, right? It's a
Well,
gauge.
no,
It's what people like her do. They put out a gauge.
Well, in some ways, taking
What?
taking offense or shock value is subjective. We all have different lines, you know. So
You
it's
know,
like,
and I'm not.
I can't even believe this.
God knows I'm
Natasha Cooper said I fucking try to hit on her?
Been indoctrinated into all types of things since starting this channel on YouTube and Tasha After Dark shit. But
Girl, you
learned
just
things I
flattered
wish
the
I'd
fuck
never
out of
learned,
yourself
but-
right there. Flatter yourself.
Whew. But you know, the stuff that she would say to me, knowing that I am
A heterosexual.
but I am not.
All these bitches are
bisexual, and
heterosexual, you
that I have
dumbass.
no
Quit hitting on me,
inclination
Tasha. Give me a
to
fucking break.
have a type of relationship with a woman.
Disgusting.
And also, not only that, but knowing that I'm in a relationship, period.
The fuck they all are.
Okay.
The respect factor.
So
She's got to lump herself in to give it all credibility because there's only two people that are talking about
fuck are
any
you
of this
talking
apart from
about?
Kim Kaufman. And that's MJ and Ludovica, who are having a one-on-one conversation at that moment with between the two of them. There's no big revelations coming her way in her inbox any fucking where, with the exception of somebody named
ahead.
She did, Tam. Because I remember.
You know how the other day she came into my chat and she was like, "Who is Mandy? Why is Mandy sending me these messages? I don't know who Mandy is. Who the fuck is Mandy?
Right,
Blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah." Okay. Well,
I
one of
didn't
my
know who
mods
Mandy
actually
was.
said she's lying. She knows who Mandy is. She said called Mandy and greeted her personally in a live. And
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Because I wasn't in that one. So
You wanted the
they
tea.
had to get back-
Which one of your
Well, they went back
stellar
and got the
mods said this?
screenshots
Because they're
of
just
that
so
when it
fucking
happened,
bright.
and she did. She
Interesting.
did call her by name and respond to her. So she
If someone comes in my chat and I say hello and whatever your name is, her name was Mandy C with her fucking channel, like, hi, LNB. Oh my God, she must know LNB. The fuckery. This is how dumb. This is how dumb YouTube is, because this woman sat literally in a chair with these other dumb motherfuckers, and they just, yeah, this is what happened to us, knowing damn well it didn't. Okay. And then you get idiots up there that have no idea what they're talking about. How would you ever go on a panel? Like, I didn't know Jessica from fucking an apple to an orange to a fucking squirrel. This girl doesn't fucking know me. I've said maybe like 3 sentences to her. She watched so religiously my lives every fucking single day. Didn't miss a fucking live. And she goes on this panel. I didn't even know this. Goes on this panel the day before the actual panel. She's a 10. It is. I can't even listen. I mean, what? And then she has audacity at the end of this to tell Natasha Cooper what a wonderful mother she is. So how did it switch from her having all these great things to say about Natasha Cooper on May 26th to her literally starting a channel about Natasha Cooper? So this live that he replayed up, and I was like paying attention to the different words that Jessica was using, and I'm like, well, isn't that interesting? Allie was the one that told me about Granny's channel. And I was like, oh yeah, Granny's in my channel. Like, she's always in my thing all the time. She's like, yeah, she's great. You got to go see you have to see her channel that she made. It's a Natasha hate channel. Okay. Think about that. And this all happened after the sex panel when Allie and Melissa got destroyed by Natasha Cooper. That's what I can't wait. I want to see the episodes because I missed those episodes the days after the sex panel when it started coming out. These bitches were fucking lying. All of them. Lies. And then like she starts... I mean, Natasha Cooper calls... I don't even know how many names that she came up with about Melissa Jade's vag. To this day, some are still telling the same story. Yeah, I think Lana's the only one that's telling the truth. But this woman talking about the months of me. I talked to Melissa Jade for 11 days. 11 days this bitch wreaked this type of havoc. Because it was planned. It was planned. Wasn't this on Crafton and Kim's? Yeah. Boston, it is hard to listen to. It pisses me off. Yeah, it's fucking shitty. It's crazy. But the reason that Crafton's playing this is to show, like, let's take a look back and why does all this happen? And it's kind of like To the Moon right now, jumping on Natasha's panel and running her fucking little cocksucker right now. It's no different. Natasha's letting people come up there. Well, I'm going to let the cat out the bag. Natasha knows that y'all are with Unmasked, and she's ready to just stick it right up here. So beware, because that's what I'm going to watch. She's playing all y'all. So, like she does. I won't sit there and ever say that Natasha Cooper's an idiot, because she's not. She knows how to sadfish. I mean, so people want to give her her money. You want to believe her shit, go right ahead. But what nobody understands about this sex scandal, it was a 2-for-1. It was for Natasha Cooper. They were going to take out Natasha Cooper in it, and they were going to take out me in it. That's what was supposed to happen from the sex scandal. And what's going to end up happening from the sex scandal is, because then from that point on, those people had to still try any way possible to still try to like get me off YouTube or get me in trouble and all this bullshit. Well, let's see how it plays out. Broomfield Police Department was called yesterday, and you do know that tampering with evidence, making a phone call to be an accomplice to getting something deleted off of a original audio and transcript and all that stuff, you know it's a crime, right? Like, and then you got jackasses going on live saying, I did it! It was me! Oh my God, it was me! I was the accomplice! Okay. Well, I wonder if they're going to be still saying it's me when they get that phone call. Fucking morons! Like, yeah, it was me! We're over here. That's us. We're deleting audio from trial transcripts. And then somebody's going to have to take, somebody at the court staff, they did it. They're the ones that deleted it. I'm the one with the copies. I got 2 audios, different audios. I got 2 written 216 pages, and then the other one's 212 pages because it's missing the 4 pages. Who did it? Somebody did it. Didn't just fucking happen on its own, right? So now what? Now woo! And when you come to find out that the only person who picked up the audio was Vanessa Walsh. She picked it up. She picked up Andrea Powers' copy. Andrea Powers got 2 copies, though. Not just one. Andrea Powers got 2 copies. And then so Vanessa sent Andrea Powers her copy, overnighted it. She paid for it to be overnighted. And then that puts Vanessa with a copy. Kimmy Poo, she did it the old-fashioned way. And Kim Kaufman, she mailed in a money order to get her copy. And it took a lot longer for her to get her copy. So she could have never heard the 4 minutes to be able to say, like, oh yeah, I heard that. Could she have been told about it? Sure. But could she have heard it, like, based off of her disc? No, because she didn't have it yet. When you do, like, a request to see you do a request and you get everything about your file on your case, whoever requested anything, boom, 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 you get all that information. So I'm sitting here taking a look at all this information, and I'm like, oh my goodness, would you imagine that? Andrea Powers wanted 2 discs. Not 1, 2. Well, God, who got the fucking second? Oh, who picked it up? Oh, well, Vanessa. So Vanessa knew about the 4 minutes. So who called? Vanessa called somebody, told somebody about it, said, hey, you got to call up on the courts because it can't be me? Or did Vanessa just call on her own? Who knows? But they record all those conversations. They also have all their phone records. I mean, this is just going to be a real who's who, huh? Ain't my job to figure out. All I know is that it happened. There's an accomplice and somebody acted. And it is grounds for an immediate vacation. A vacated PPO. That's what happens. And then the DA gets to decide if they want to press charges and, fire somebody. I mean, somebody literally just, for a PPO, ruined their career and deleted 4 minutes? Why would you do such a thing? God, I would hate to think that money would be involved in this. Was someone blackmailed to do it? Oh, God. Oh, shit. I mean, woo! The fucking fuckerage is just coming out. Woohoo! I mean, does anybody know the tick-tock, 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 boom? Shit. And everyone's like, oh my God, shit, 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 shit. Oh my God, right, everyone's freaking out. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Is what she's saying true? Is what she's saying true? Oh yeah, it's true. You guys want to see it? You guys want to see it? Nah. People know that I wouldn't tell my fucking subs this for nothing. It's all true. What did they delete and why? They deleted the last 4 minutes of the court audio, which was the magistrate and her clerk saying a plethora of shit, which is misconduct. It was prejudice. It was bias. The courtroom wasn't. That's how you get an appeal. I mean, not to mention all the other fucking shit that happened, but that alone. So now, am I going to get my appeal? Yes, but now we're talking about, this is criminal shit. Like, my case was fucked up before the 4 minutes were deleted. It was just prejudice and bias and misconduct. After the 4 minutes were deleted, now that's criminal. And that's called accomplices. So when they want to use this word, they keep saying accomplice. Jamie's going to prison because she's an accomplice. Mod Squad's going to prison because she's an accomplice. Well, how about this, Kennedy motherfucking McKenzie? I just hope it wasn't you that made that phone call. I don't think you're dumb enough to do that, though. You, my friend, your team, the team you back, y'all did that. That is criminal. Ain't no fucking courtesy phone call. Oh, it's just a courtesy phone call to the courts. What? No, there's no such thing as a courtesy phone call to the courts to delete an official record. Who the fuck do these people think? And then who believes this shit? Y'all believe it and you just fucking eat it up. Like, what did Lynn's Debris say? It's like a virgin boy eating his first pussy. That's what she said on a fucking live. Or I'm sorry, a pre-recorded video. But Lynn's so prim and proper? That woman is fucking as unhinged as her counterpart, John Paul. Those two are like this. Bumpy, 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 scissor, scissor, butt, wash, what, huh? And then you got Andy Candy Camp. God, 2 more hours, I gotta put my makeup on. Okay, hold on. Oh my God, Lana wore the same hoodie. No, bitches. Lana has like 50 million hoodies. Get better fucking eyes. Fucking thirsty. While you guys are fucking running around making videos that a kindergartner would make, you guys are not only making videos like kindergartners, you're also making decisions like fucking criminals. And boom, all for what? Who would ever, risk deleting 4 minutes of an audio in a fucking TRO case? Think about how fucking crazy that was. That's how non-bright you are, honey. Go ahead, go request the audio. Listen for yourself. I'm not here to. It's his own tick-tock, tick-tock. Boom! I want to be a fly on the wall when the DA asks these nuts why they are saying stupid shit like the same DA is investigating. Yeah, I don't know. What did they do? What did they delete? It's because the perjury and tampering with evidence is cray-cray. Yeah, it's insane. It truly is. And then this person over here thinks, was the case over when the 4 minutes were decided or deleted? What? No, the case was in an appeal, honey. The case is in an appeal. That's your official record. And what you do with appeals is, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to explain all this because if you would watch my channel, you would know. So clearly you don't. I'm really answering questions from people that have memberships now. Ellen gets every question answered. Bumblebee, right? And then, I mean, I think this Friday, it's just like going to be like explosion heaven over there. There's like 3 or 4 different things getting filed. And it's like, I mean, and it's the term is under investigation. That's what it's called. It's under investigation. So, I mean, this whole time that I was being threatened, that I was being investigated, well, the Colorado Superior Court now is doing, like, they're investigating. So, great, awesome. Except this time, I'm actually speaking the truth. I don't lie. I don't lie to kick it, homie. But hey. And you know what the best part about it, guys? Is that you can go change out all your cell phones that you want or, oh my, but that person right now has got to be shitting their fucking pants. Holy fuck, I was the one that called the courts. How fucking dumb. That's like, oh, pick me, I'll do it. Yep, let me go ahead and just do that. Let me just, it's not even for your case. It's for a fucking TRO. And then somebody in the courts literally just fucking blew up their career for the rest of, like, they're done. They're getting fired. You don't understand. Fired. Hopefully they don't get any criminal charges. I mean, it's pretty criminal. It's, wow. Like I said, it's all going to be, you know, but Lana doesn't know anything. Sure. Andy Candy. Chef's kiss, boo. I'm out, y'all. You guys have a great motherfucking night. Maybe I'll go live from Rudy's. Have a little, you know, reminiscent of the days. Then again, I might just hit up some hoes. Peace! Thank you guys for the super chats. Love you guys, mods. Jamie, mwah. If anybody wants to come up on panel really quick, you guys can have a couple minutes. But I really got places to go. Gross. I don't know. She tried to tell me, yeah, Jeremiah. I'll leave on a good note. She tried to tell me that the FBI was going to let me go because I have cancer. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because there's not people in prison with cancer. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I can't even eat mashed potatoes anymore because of that fucking broad. So, all I know is that there were 2 discs. One got mailed to Andrea. One stayed with Vanessa. Andrea didn't get it in time to know about the audio. You a hoe. You a hoe. You's a stupid bitch. You's a stupid bitch. Silly hoe. Silly hoe. Silly hoe. There we go. Corruption in Colorado. Join me. Go get him, Moon. Go live. Go get him, Shift. Go live. Dumb fucks.